A little bit, not a lot. Been playing, baseball came out too. Yeah, I've been trying to get my players up on 2K a little bit. Yeah, I got the same kid. I'm just trying to get him up here.
Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to find room. It's Lewis. Nowhere to run up the middle. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. It's a shotgun run call. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Longhorns have first and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Lewis. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Toss play, running right.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, the script from the
That
offensive
never left.
perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and they're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds his man. It's Flores. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Handoff from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Makes a quick grab. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Texas offense comes back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Just some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back in motion now. We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's swarmed by the pass rush.
Why is that so slow?
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
So the Cougars' offense heads back out onto the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
2nd down and goal upcoming. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Andrea Chene, hopefully will be there. Don't miss the NCAA Women's Final Four this weekend on ABC and ESPN. For more information, go to NCAA.com. You're home for all 90 NCAA.
Houston.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the quarterback just sneaks it.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal.
And he'll make it into the end zone.
Fucking knee was down. Fuck that.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling.
No, he
on that
didn't.
call. 4th down and
He shouldn't have.
Go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and
That's
you
some
still
bullshit.
overpower
No
them
more
for a
short
touchdown.
fields. We
Think
good
of
though.
beauty.
And they'll set up for the PA2. And he knocks it right through.
Kick is good.
I played who? I don't remember. I don't think it was too bad.
Boot this one away.
I can't remember. I played him a couple weeks ago.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off moving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Fail. Let's see.
Takes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Longhorns.
Yeah, senior. He got hurt last year, so he came back.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Almost a Bo Nix at this point.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
He in this bitch for 10 years.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage.
They should have that. They should have that shit on here.
Recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Okay.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now the defense appeared to jump before
Yeah.
the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
And they quit his game because his quarterback was throwing 9 picks.
Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know,
and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
He's got what a shot.
Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there.
He got burnt by a white boy.
Give the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money.
What a fucking dot.
Turn around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fucking dot.
And they'll set up with PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Looks like Houston will have the first down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to clear it.
Yeah, niggas, where you going?
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time, a completion.
Bullshit.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for a big play downfield. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds. That's a relief for the quarterback there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Oh, that one's picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
An incredible job here by this safety, sitting back in cover two, almost baits the quarterback to throw this football, jumps it, comes up with a great interception.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Snags the quick throw. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. A quick throw out left, complete. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield at the 42.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Always looking to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Texas. It was a foot race, and he won it. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Oh, get out the way, nigga.
Not much on the return. Tackle at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Will he score here? Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw. Short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. The completion makes it second down. Defense not pressing this time. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it on the left side.
Got me in a switch.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good. There's still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. See what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
I ain't see shit.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Backed up here, second and long from the 15. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. Finds room at the 30. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short game.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway from this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On first and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I could kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath cover.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point try coming now. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Now they get set to kick it away.
Houston, 21.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Here we go on 4th down. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on 4th down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Caught out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
What a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Single back, takes the handoff. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score,
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. With the catch, it's Lewis. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Great move in the open field. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
It's looking nice like that, bro.
A yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. They'll run it to the left.
Good job.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And that pass is hauled into the middle. Finding space at the 20. breaks clear.
This fucking play.
Out of bounds, but not before a
Fucking proud of you.
gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one
Yeah, earn that
opportunities.
SEC
and the
sticker,
quarterback and
boy.
receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So forget about the possible safety. Suddenly it's 1st and 10 in plus territory.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Powers through a tackle. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Breaks loose at the 45. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down here to the 31. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get 1st downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up 1st downs.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll take a knee as the clock moves into the final minute of play. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So on 4th down, they will settle
Game, bro.
for a field goal attempt. This will be a
Little nigga.
39-yard attempt. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group
Whatever.
has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's your fourth loss? Probably.